1, 2, and 3. Guys, it's just me tonight. Unfortunately, Khaki is sick. She's not feeling very well, so I told her just to go to sleep. So I've got a large cheese pizza, all for me. All for me. I have the normal, the salad, the garlic knots, the chips. Something's missing, and it's not Khaki, though. I am missing something. I don't know what it is. Oh, it's a pizza cutter. We lost our pizza cutters. I think we threw them out, actually. Good possibility we threw them out. Man, I gotta tell you, this is gonna be fucking weird. I haven't gone solo since my McDonald's thing, and, well, McDonald's makes me happy, so I'm very talkative when I'm eating McDonald's. Tonight might be a different story. It might just be me eating here, and if I come up with a story to talk about, or have someone to talk with, then we'll go down that route. But yeah, it's just me and my fucking pizza. It's like I'm happy, but at the same time, am I gonna talk a little bit too much? Kaki's usually that barrier that steps in when you're talking too much. I'm like, all right, we'll bicker back and forth, and then she tells a little story, I tell a little story, and that's how it goes. So I think what I'm gonna do is fill my soda up. This is one of the things Khaki does for me. She does it for me every night, whether it's my juice or my soda or whatever it is. This is her part. Tonight it's all me, which also means cleanup is all me, and that I'm not excited about. Do I get a knife? That's the question. Do I get a knife? I feel like I'm gonna need a knife. Because they do cut the pizza for you, but it's extra cheese, so it's like, it's not all the way cut through. And for those of you on YouTube that does not like my cookies and donut fetish, oh, I gotta go on Twitch. Thank you. Real quick, who's that on Twitch? I like this brow. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. What is a brow? Yeah, what's up, man? How are you? What's a brow? Tell me what's a brow. Is brow like, lingo for something? Short for something? I'm not very, up to date with the, the talk when it comes to computers and stuff like that. Hi, could you say happy birthday to my boyfriend in Portuguese? It's called Chupo on... I don't know what that means. It could mean happy birthday, but it could mean something else, and I really don't want to get in trouble. But I will say happy birthday. How old is he? Huh? Do I got it? I think I got it. How old is the young strap? Yeah, I'm alone. Kaki's not feeling good. She's got some kind of pain in her stomach, and she wanted to go to sleep. And I said, all right. And this is how I knew she wasn't feeling good, because she goes, usually when I go and go get pizza, and go get my donuts and cookies, hi Nicole, she'll give me like a list of shit that she wants. Usually wine or liquor is on that list. She goes, I don't want anything. I'm like, what do you mean you don't want anything? She goes, I don't feel good. Like, I don't even want to drink tonight. I just want to go to sleep. I'm like, well, how about I pick you it up? It's only, at this time, it's only 8:30. So, like, how about I pick it up for you? And if you change your mind, you change your mind. If you feel better, you eat pizza with me and you have some wine or vodka. She goes, no, don't even pick it up. So I'm like, all right, fuck. It's just going to be me tonight. And I'm okay with that. I mean, I've done this before. I was doing this, before Khaki would join me anyway. It's just, lately, I've been accustomed of always having Miss Khaki around. Of course it's Pizza Nicole. I mean, just because Khaki's not around doesn't mean I'm not going to enjoy myself some pizza. just so happens to be a whole pie tonight by myself. I don't think I'm gonna eat the crust though. I don't think I'm gonna eat the crust. I don't think I'm gonna finish it all either. I'm just gonna go about my normal business. Eat what I can. Eat what I want to eat. If I feel like I'm getting full after 2 slices, then I get full after 2 slices. It's no big deal. Nicole, what did you eat tonight? How is everything with you? Did you move out, or did you guys work on something? I hope you worked on something. I really do. I really do. Ever considered doing a deep dish? Nicole, I've done deep dish before. We have a really good pizza place like 10 minutes away that has deep dish. They call it a Brooklyn pie though. It's very good. This is gonna burn my mouth, so I'm gonna give that a minute. I can't eat pizza anymore. Glitter girl, what happened? Did you have a bad experience with pizza? I had a bad experience with pizza 2 weeks ago, and I thought that was it for me, and turns out it wasn't. You're done. I'm sorry to hear that. Nicole, I was in my own world last night when we were talking about this subject. And I know you've told us. How long exactly have you been together now? The sauce. What, your stomach doesn't agree with the sauce? You could always try different sauce, make your own pizza. Mess around with different recipes. Try an Alfredo sauce, maybe that will do it. Just a suggestion. No speak English. I only speak English. I'm not that bright I don't know another language. 1 year? Alright. Well, Nicole, how are you settling in with your parents? I know Kaki told you this last night. You can message us anytime if you want to chat. Just shoot the shit. Kaki's much better with getting back right away with messages on IG. I'm not. I mean, even my own close buddies on here, I really don't get back right away. My birthday is in May. Why, would you like to send me something? I'm always willing to take cookies. I'm a cookie guy, I'm a donut guy, I'm a sweet guy. You have white chocolate Tim Tams. I'm a white chocolate Tim Tam guy. I've never had it, but our old friend Joanne, who used to pop in here every once in a while, she got Tim Tams and she lives in Malaysia. Oh my god, this is good. This is cheesy though. I do like having the camera right on me though. Not having to scoot over. Not have to worry about Kaki biting my arm. Or telling me I'm in the corner. You can't see my dish. No. It's all me tonight, guys. And if you're in this long enough to know Kaki's not coming in tonight, let me know that you enjoyed my company. My company. Not freaking spell tonight. Oh, it's okay. I can't spell on any night. 1 to 2. How hungry are you throughout the day before eating? 1 to 10. How hungry? 10 being the hungriest. A 2. This is all I'm eating. Well, on the weekends it is an exception. I'll be eating cookies and donuts in 3 hours. But during the week, normally this is all I would be eating, and then I would go 24 hours without eating again. And I don't get hungry. This fills me up. Just takes care of whatever that I'm, craving. Just water and coffee. I do put milk and sugar in my coffee. But once my coffee is over with, it's just water. Just water for me. I know it seems hard to think how do you go the whole day without eating, and I'm so used to it that it's normal for me, but for an outsider looking in, I could see why. I still get comments, you don't eat nothing all day long. you get used to it. Your stomach probably shrinks. No, well, no. Like, when it comes to being, like, starving, Nicole, I'm not starving. If I see something, maybe somebody else is eating, or somebody, like, I go into a lot of office buildings, and most of the time I'm interrupting their lunch. And sometimes I'll see what they're eating, and I'm like, wow, that fucking looks good. But instead of automatically just going and getting it, I'll think of something I could do with that for dinner. And I'll base my night around that. Look forward to that. How could I make it better? How could I kind of try and, hit my nutrient goals? And I do not hit my nutrient goals a lot. Like 4 times a week, if that. If that. Nicole, you don't eat 1 time a day, right? Does anybody in here eat 1 meal a day? I can see the viewers dropping on Instagram, so that must mean I'm not doing a great job. But at the same time, Instagram, you guys got the shitty camera, so I understand if you just don't like the lighting and all that shit. At the end of the day, I'm putting on a show for YouTube. The pizza does look bomb. Nicole, did you see the IG video? I feel bad because, like, I started off doing this as a food journey, a weight loss journey. Every night, every week was a different kind of food, different kind of pizza. Now, for like months, it's the same shit because I enjoy it. I've kind of grown out of trying to impress the internet with, how good my food looks. I don't care about that shit no more. But I do care about this show. I do care about telling my story. I do care about motivating others. I do care about the people that I, develop relationships with. And that's why I do it. I look forward to it too. I mean, let's not leave that out. It's a big part. I look forward to this stream. So much so that I was debating on, because Kaki's not with me tonight, not going on Instagram, just shooting for YouTube and seeing how that goes. I missed that one. I had for 3 months. During the last month or so, I got off of it. And now, when I'm stressed over exams or something, I eat throughout the day. Need to get back. Stress, well, you know what you should do? And this is what I do. Like, I had a really bad day at work, a bad week at work. Very busy. It's the holiday season. I'm a FedEx driver. Shit be cray-cray, right? Instead of going to McDonald's as my crutch, which I usually do. I've been doing that for months. And I haven't done that for 2 weeks. I look forward to the weekend. Like, will I fit McDonald's in this weekend? There's a good possibility. There's also a good possibility that I fit Pizza Hut and Taco Bell into my night tomorrow night. That or deli sandwiches. It's going to be one of those two. Trying to eat 1 time a day. Some days I do it. Well, Laura, sometimes is better than no times. But like Blake always said, start with 2 meals. Now, before I even knew who Blake was, I was doing 1 meal a day at night before I went to bed, because the way I would feel after, eating, I just wanted to go to sleep. So I was doing that for a while, for like 2 to 3 years. Maybe like a year and a half to 2 years. And then when I found Blake, I'm like, he's like just like me. He's just like me. But he's in shape and he's got a plan. Never feel like eating until like 2 o'clock in the afternoon or in the morning. You know what? I'm gonna take your request because I'm by myself tonight. Go live. All right. And that's just how how it went. You never feel like eating until Nicole, in the morning or in the evening, because some people like can't hold it and they just want to eat during the day. I'm not sure. It's hard at first. Like Kaki had a hard time doing it. Kagi had a very hard time doing it first. She was grumpy. And it got to the point where I'm like, just fucking eat something. Like, you don't have to do what I'm doing. And she was persistent. She did it. And it took her a couple weeks. But eventually she mowed it over and she got used to it. Now she eats once a day. But don't let us fool you. We fuck up, and you know there's times where we snack at night. Y'all want to run Truth or Dare? You want to play Truth or Dare? Well, it's just me. But how can we play that with just me? Like, how could I dare you to do something and you give me proof that you're doing something? You know what I mean? I'm starting to realize I say you know what I mean a lot. That's okay, though. That's okay. Hey, Munchkin. Well, if there was one person that could put a big old smile on my face, it was you. Hope you know that, and I mean that too. You, Tan, Jimmy Jam, Chooch. You guys put an instant smile on my face right away. How are you today, Munchkin? I know you had a hard day yesterday. Any better today? Yeah, Truth or Dare I don't think would work. But you could ask me questions and I could tell you the truth. We could do that. You could dare me to do something. Maybe I'll do it, maybe I won't. We could do that too. It's up to you. It's up to you. What I will not do is put anything on my nipples. That's a weird request I get sometimes. And I won't snort hot sauce or protein ranch. I just won't do it. I won't do it. The last time I snorted something, that's a whole different story. Maybe tonight would be the night to tell it, but unless you ask about it, I won't tell it. What do you think I snorted? Do you think I snorted pancake mix? This piece is good. This might go down as one of the shortest streams, though. Because I'm talking so much. Like, more than usual. Usually me and Kagi have that barrier where she talks for like a minute or so, and then I eat, and then I talk for like 10 minutes, and she eats. It just meshes very well together. Now it's just me, so I'm constantly eating, and talking at the same time, which means I'm getting full. You message you. When did you message me? I think I was just looking at my messages like 20 minutes ago. I got nothing. Jamie, much better today. Thank you for asking. My mom finished chemo today and rang the bell. That's awesome. She rang. That's fucking awesome. It's a good thing. Oh, you just messaged me now. Okay, I will check it as soon as I get off, Nicole, and I will. Usually when I finish streaming with Kagi, she starts cleaning. I put all the camera equipment away, and then I upload the YouTube video, put my pajamas on, which is just a very baggy t-shirt, and a pair of Fat Man underwear. My Fat Man underwear. I used to wear underwear when I was fat. Now only when I go to sleep. Want to have some drinks or whatever. Will you not do one meal a day or drink an empty stomach? No, I don't mind asking these questions. Believe it or not, I used to get them a lot. I don't get them a lot anymore. I feel like, and I'll answer that question real quick, but before I get off the subject, I feel like, you know, when I started doing the Blake diet, I got bombarded with questions, and my message, like, I was just thinking about this morning. I used to wake up in the morning and spend a half an hour to 45 minutes checking messages, replying to do stuff to different people around the world, different countries, different states. And like now, I go through my shit and it's over in like 10 minutes. So it's like I feel like people are starting to like, all right, yeah, we know it is what it is. He's doing the same thing every night now. But when it comes to drinking on an empty stomach, I was drinking tonight. I've been drinking. I've been drinking since 8:30 by myself. and now I'm eating. When it comes to going out, I don't drink and drive. So, I mean, if I'm going out, I won't be driving, and I'll eat. I mean, I'll drink. I won't eat, though. I don't eat. I save the food for the very end. For the absolute very end, because it's almost like a orgasm. You pound and pound and pound and have fun and make love, and then you shoot your load at the very end, and it's a great feeling. If you whack off 3 times and then shoot your load, it's gonna take away the... Where's Jimmy Jam tonight? Nicole, I don't fucking know where Jimmy Jam is. Jimmy Jam, maybe... I don't know. Jimmy Jam comes in when he comes in. Tan comes in when she comes in. Chooch comes in usually just to ask where the fuck Jimmy Jam is. Munchkin? If she's not going through some shit, she's always here though. I would drink with you. Let's do this. Munchkin. Absolutely. Absolutely. What are you drinking? Wine or vodka? Well, y'all want to run? Oh, you already asked that question and I answered it for you. You didn't ask me a question and you didn't dare me to do anything. Curious, what would you, if you can't dare me to do something, like, I'm frisky tonight, guys. I've been drinking, I'm by myself. Literally haven't talked to anybody except you guys in the last 3 hours. I'm all ears. You want to join the live? Send a request. We'll become friends. We could become friends. Although I feel weird. Before you do request, if you do, I feel weird because when you're talking to somebody through a screen, like FaceTime, there's always that awkward silence, and I'm eating, so it's like, yeah? And then I take a bite, and then you're not saying nothing, so then it's just me and you looking at each other. You drinking wine? Munchkin, do you do shots? Do you do shots, like, let's just say you're by yourself tonight, right? And you're bored. Let's say you're going to stream your dinner. Now, I normally do drink on Fridays anyway, but, and I'm not saying I was nervous, because I'm not nervous. I've been doing this long enough where I don't get nervous to go online, but going on by myself sometimes, like, really sticks a fucking, you know, a dry rag up my ass. And when I mean dry rag, means one of those, like, uncomfortable cloths. Not even wet. Just stuck up there. Maybe turned a little bit. But that's just me. A lot of people drink to loosen up. And, like, I'm usually very loose, but that's not me being dirty either. Get your fucking head out of the gutter. I'm usually very loose anyway, but when I'm by myself, I feel empty. I feel like Khaki, like, let's just say, God forbid, knock on wood, Khaki just said, you know what, Jamie, I don't want to eat with you no more. I don't want to see your ugly face no more. I'm leaving. I'd be done. I'd be gone. The ones that were wet once and then have dried into a state. Well, yes, that's what I meant to say. Yeah, I guess a dry rag wouldn't really hurt. The ones that get hard, though. You don't hear that shit every day. You really don't. Like, what the fuck did he just say? He said he wants to stick a dry rag up his ass. I'm happy you get me. You understand me, TK Bay. You understand me. The rag you're cleaning with, you wash it off and you put everything else in the laundry and you forget about that. So that lonely rag just sits on the side of the sink or on the bottom of the hamper and gets hard. Yeah, Munchkin, you know what? It's weird. And I know everybody's got lives. Like, I don't expect everybody to be in here every night. But even our normal crew is, like, not in here a lot anymore. And I understand. I do. But at the same time, this is the time to make new friends. I really should have put something out like, let's make new friends tonight. Because I had a feeling like it was going to be a quiet stream. I had a feeling, besides me talking. And who knows, if it gets too quiet, I might just shut off Instagram. And then continue to, tell stories on YouTube. I might do that anyway. I was thinking about doing that. So more people watch the YouTube videos instead of, just watching the Instagram video. Maybe do a little bit on Instagram and then load everything else to YouTube. Maybe you need to step up the TikToks. I was doing a lot of TikToks, TK Bay. And then, unfortunately, life gets in the way. Work sucks. I still upload to TikTok every day. Every day. Every single day. I haven't missed a day in I don't know how long. But I could be going harder on TikTok for sure. And I've got all these ideas. The problem with making videos, in my mind, is I always prolong it. I'll be driving or I'll be doing something and I'll hear a song and I'll have a video pop in mind right away. Instead of writing the video down, planning how I'm going to do it, I tell myself that will be a good video for later or tomorrow. I forget about the video and then it just never happens. If I were just to jump, I could have did 7 videos today that had ideas and I forgot all of them except one. Every day at the same time. Nicole, I still have not tried the Impossible Whopper. I still wanted to. I wonder if that's going to be like a permanent menu item, or are they going to take it off? Nicole, did you try it? What did you think of it? If you're a vegan in here and you've had the Impossible Whopper, here's what I've heard about it. It's not bad. It tastes very similar to the Whopper, but you know it's different. You know it's different. Now, I would try it. Fuck, you wouldn't even... I wouldn't even do the actual real Whopper. I would just do the actual Impossible Whopper just to see. Because I feel like if you're gonna eat it and to give it a fair chance, you gotta eat it by yourself. If you're gonna eat it and then eat a regular Whopper right after or beforehand, you're not giving that fucker time to breathe. You're just not. You're automatically looking for it to fail. Very fucking burpy tonight. It was good, just a regular veggie burger, but a little better. Yeah, but what? When it comes... I haven't, but I want to. It comes in 2 sizes. Really? What, like an Impossible Whopper Jr.? Don't tell me they made an Impossible Whopper Jr. That's fucking cool if that's the case. If that's the case, I'd get an Impossible Whopper Jr. and a Whopper Jr. I love Whopper Jr.'s. Whopper Jr.'s are my I would always get 2 Whopper Jr.'s, an original chicken sandwich, and fries. And onion rings. Regular size and double. I would get the double. I would definitely get the double. I'm trying to think. And I this is gonna sound stupid, but it's like when I feel like I'm gonna get fast food, a burger, I always choose McDonald's because I enjoy it. Burger King, maybe I have not given it a fair chance. That's a fair assessment. Hold on, Munchkin. She's got, her words were, she's hurting right here, on the side. Like right here. She says she doesn't know what she did. We both overslept this morning. Like, my brother woke me up. He's like, do you have work today? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, it's almost 7:30. I'm like, oh shit. I got up, and then to my surprise, Kaki was sleeping. Like, Kaki usually wakes me up when I'm late. Kaki had to go to work too, and she was fucking sleeping. So my brother woke me up, and then I woke Kaki up. She ripped the cup. She was more panicky. She ripped the covers off, like there was a fucking, ghost under her fucking blankets trying to hump her. She goes, oh shit. I'm like, I know. I'm like, how do you oversleep? She goes, I don't know. I just overslept. Well, I had that scar right there, Nicole. I had my appendix out. Hers is on the opposite side. And whenever she gets a feeling like that, or my kids get a feeling like that, I always feel where my scar is. I'm like, is it hurt right here? Because if you have never had your appendix out, it doesn't seem like a major surgery. It doesn't seem like a major deal. If you have appendicitis, that shit hurts. That shit hurts real bad. And the sad part is, when I had it, I was always, playing hooky or trying to stay home from school. So, when push came to shove, I went to the movies one night with my friends. And I don't remember what we saw, but it was Tomb Raider, actually. It was one of the Tomb Raiders. And I couldn't get comfortable. I was in pain. I told my mom I've been complaining at this point all day long. If I remember correctly, she's like, just go poop. It didn't work. Got home from the movies. She goes, all right, we'll go to the doctor's tomorrow. If you're fine, you're going to school. I went to my childhood doctor, which my kids currently go to now. And like, yeah, he's got appendicitis. He needs to go to the hospital. Just like that, I was in surgery like 4 hours later, 3 hours later. Not even. Got to stay home from school for a couple days. I even milked that. I'm like, oh, sitting on those damn chairs is going to hurt. That shit is uncomfortable. It almost feels like you have somebody just tying knots in your side. If you've ever had appendicitis, you know what I'm talking about. It's not a good feeling. And if that shit bursts, then you're fucked. Like, that's how serious that is. You never had yours taken out? I didn't even know what an appendix was until I had it taken out. I'm going to make a threesome right now. I'm going to make a threesome. I'm really pissed off that we don't have the fucking pizza cutter. Maybe, do we do a taco? Or do I do a three? Do I do a pile up? Yeah, I'm going to do a pile up. It only makes more sense. It'll be, I'm going to do some kind of tacos this weekend, I think. The one thing I never asked, though, is appendicitis. Not contagious, but does it run in the family? Like, do I have to worry about one of my kids getting it? I know anybody can get it, but was it hereditary? No. What's the word I'm looking for? Well, yeah, Nicole, but it also makes me wonder what else is possible that I could have that I don't even know about. Like, I got my appendix taken out when I was in 7th grade, and I didn't even know what an appendix was. I did. I don't even think I've ever heard the word. But what else so simple could happen and not even know it's a big deal? Like, having appendicitis is a big deal. Alright, we got 2 slices. We're going to do one more. One more, make a nice triple decker. I feel like it's easier to get through the pizza this way. loaded with salad, loaded with chips. I wanted to make a point on finishing my salad tonight because hello from Brazil, hello from New York. You know, some people actually think that me and Kaki are in Jersey because of Blake. Blake was in Jersey, and I guess people just think we're in Jersey too. We're not. We're in New York. Can I ask you a kind of personal question? Rose, ask me whatever you want. Actually, never mind. Ask me whatever you want. I was gonna make a joke, but it's not funny. Jimmy Jam would know what I was gonna say.
Yeah, if he was in here.
But he's not. Let's see if he actually watched the stream the next day. Fuck you, Jimmy Jam. Huh? How about those apples? You know I love you, buddy. You know I love you. Wouldn't it be cool if I had like a Twitch caller ID? Like, I know who's watching me right now. I didn't even know you fucking... I thought you hated me. Why are you watching me? Where in New York? I will not say. I will not say. I will not say for personal reasons. Maybe we're really not from New York. Maybe we're from New Jersey. It's certain things we have to keep private for our family's sake. So please don't think that I'm being a dick or anything like that. Please understand, it's all about my family. Never thought I would have to worry about that. Kaki has an accent. Nicole, apparently I have an accent too. I don't think I do, but Kaki says I do. Do you think I have an accent? I mean, people from Jersey have accents too. Sometimes a New Jersey accent can be thicker than a Long Islander's accent. You don't think I have an accent? What would you do if I just burst it out and I decided to tell you guys the truth? And maybe we're not from New York or New Jersey. I'm from fucking Texas. And I have an accent. Maybe I didn't want to tell you that. I've never been to Texas. I'm just joking. Do I poop every day? Every day. Some days bigger than others, but every day. I've been constipated where I don't have the greatest poop, but I poop. And believe it or not, just because you see what I'm eating, and you might not think I'm getting certain nutrients, I am. Like tonight, I couldn't tell you I couldn't tell you. I didn't count tonight. I won't be counting tomorrow. But these previous days, I've been counting. I count like 5 nights out of the week, 4 nights out of the week. Even going to McDonald's, believe it or not, those nutrients count. But my lips are sealed. Thank you, Munchkin. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. It doesn't get any more personal than that, folks. What, my poop? Me talking about... Somebody asked a question. I'm going to answer it. I'm an open book. I'm an open book. If you ask a question and it's not too personal, I will talk about it. As long as it doesn't have to do with my family, I will talk about it. You want to know how many times I whack off? I'll tell you that too. You ask the questions, I'll answer it, guys. That's how I've always been. I've never been a shy character. Never. It's just not who I am. I walk around naked sometimes. Most times I do. When I get out of the shower and stuff. Put some clothes on. What the fuck? You're at home alone? I'm not ashamed of my penis. I don't care who sees my ass. What do you work with? Sorry. Are you asking my size? I've never measured my size, but I can tell you when it's hard and large, it's about like that. About like that. I don't know the inches though. Couldn't tell you the inches. Like I said, I've had this debate with friends and stuff like that. How big is your dick? How big is your dick? I bet you mine's bigger. Never cared. Never cared. Certain guys care. I'm just not one of them. Hi, Jimmy Jam. Kaki's sleeping. She's not feeling good. She's got this pain in the side, Jimmy. Does not feel good at all. Didn't even want to drink wine tonight. Or vodka. Told me not to pick her up anything. I drank beer by myself tonight. You would think that I'm one of those guys that sit at the end of the bar with no one to go hang out with. That's sad, but I was by myself tonight. That's the truth. I watched Steve Jobs, the movie. It's on Stars. You must be talking about 7 inches. I might, whatever this is. Whatever that is. I don't know inches. Like, I've never liked using a ruler, and that's not me talking about measuring, my thing. In general, in school, I got it confused. Like, oh, there's 2 different sides? What's the difference? I just never liked it. Never liked it. Never liked using a calculator either. I always used to like to write out my shit. What time is it? For us right now, it is 1:15 a.m. 1:15 a.m. Hopefully I'll be laying down within the next half an hour, and then getting up around 4:30 to eat cookies. It's Jimmy Jam. It's hurting her on her left side, right here, like opposite side of my appendix, right here. She doesn't know what she did with it. She probably slept wrong. Live on the East Coast. I do live on the East Coast, Nicole. The whole Texas thing was a joke. All joke. Oh, man. Why you choose to eat this late? Do you think it's easier? I try to eat at 6 p.m., but sometimes it's hard. Me and Kaki eat this late because we have 2 little kids who like to stay up late and don't like to go to sleep when they're supposed to. At the same token, we live at home with my parents. And, for me and Kaki to put on a show like this, a stream without being interrupted between the kids or having my parents in the background, this is the time we have to do it. So we sacrifice our sleep schedule. We go to sleep around 1:45, 2 o'clock in the morning, and then we get up, when we have to get up for work, 5 hours later. Nicole, I think she just slept wrong. She's probably going to go get it checked out tomorrow if it's still bad. Thank you, Jimmy Jam. I will tell her. Unless she gets up hungry, which is a possibility too. I think the last time I streamed by myself, she got up. And she was like, she went and she ate something. I highly doubt that's going to happen tonight, though. Because you would think if she was in so much pain, she would just say, you know what, I'm not going to work tomorrow. I'm going to call in, spend the day with you and the kids, and just relax. She won't do it. If she was missing a leg, she'd still go to work if I didn't bitch at her. Yeah, the more the merrier. Anybody that is truly concerned about Kagi, feel free to message her. She gets back to people right away. Almost right away. Sisters? What is that? I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Jimmy Jam, what did you do today? Anything good happen? I caught up on you, Chooch, and Tan's little dirty talk messages last night. I mean, before. You guys got dirty. Even Khaki chimed in. Like, holy shit, how far does this thing go back? It's mean. Psh, mean. Dick talk. Psh. Chooch insulting me. Psh. Talking about getting dick. Psh. And I'm saying psh because that was literally in the conversation. Off subject, saw your video. Our local pizza spot that I posted on before are packing their pizza in a box, Little Nero's pizza, like Home Alone. Really? That's fucking cool. That is really cool. I wasn't even watch Home Alone, but I'm like, you know what? Kaki's not sharing the pizza with me tonight. A large cheese pizza, all for me. And I thought about that scene. I've never had Hawaiian pizza. I've never had Hawaiian pizza. That's with pineapple and stuff, right? Never tried it. Is Little Nero's a real place, or is it just from the movie? Because I don't know. Munchkin, am I right? The Hawaiian pizza has got the ham and the pineapple, right? Kaki's done that a couple times. She likes it. I never brought myself to try it. Pizza's cheese and sauce. And some kind of meat. Our drink, beer, no alcohol. I drink beer. I'm not a liquor drinker. I drink Bud Light. Bud Light is my go-to drink. And I don't need anything harder because like 4 or 5 of them gets me fucked up. Not fucked up, but very nicely buzzed. If I drink them fast enough, I can get fucked up pretty easy. Jamie what? Jamie, yes, correct. Do you drink? What do you drink? Like, I feel like a lot of people do the vodka because it's cheaper in calorie and stuff, but I had a very bad experience with, like, I overdrank shots. Wound up in the hospital all night with Kaki. She wasn't in the hospital for that reason. She was there to this is when we first started dating. She was there to make sure I was okay, and she's, basically stayed by my side. All in, like, the first month and a half of us dating. Can you believe that? You're in Dallas? Stella Artois. Never had it. A Guinness girl. I could not do the dark beers. Warm pineapple pizza is gross. I'm not arguing with you, Munchkin. I just never tried it. I gotta try it. I'm up for trying it, but every time Kaki's made it, I just have something else that I don't want to compromise the taste. I don't want to compromise the taste. I'll try it eventually, but I'm in no rush. You know what else I've never tried? A lobster roll. That's probably the most popular food I've never had. Not only did I not have a lobster roll, I've never had lobster. Oh yeah, no, he's right. Jimmy Jam's not a drinker. Never had alcohol in his life. He's saving that. He's saving that for when me and Kagi hang out with him for the very first time. Then he's going to have a cocktail with us. He's not going to get fucked up. I don't want to put peer pressure on Jimmy Jam, but he'll enjoy some kind of cocktail with me and Kaki. I'm a firm believer in that, Jimmy Jam, right? I really do believe that. Kamikaze shots? I've heard of that. I don't know what it is. I've had like a bunch of shots. Like 4 shots of Bacardi 151. That's what led to my accident. Before that, I smoked a doobie, plus had 2 Long Island iced teas. Wound up in the hospital. Passed out while dancing on a bench. Doing karaoke. Yeah, with a little vodka though, Jimmy Jam. You know what's funny though? Red Bulls, energy drinks in general, real soda, I never went back to. Like I went back to drinking. I went back to using real cheese. I went back to pretty much everything except real soda. Cookies, sweets, all that shit's real. Comes in a container, you share it with a few people. Red Bulls are nah. Well, Munchkin, I will tell you this. I love Red Bull. I used to have a really serious addiction problem with Red Bull. Monsters. Red Bull was always my favorite when it comes to taste. A nice cold Red Bull on a hot day. That was my jam. Nowadays, drinking nice cold beer after a long day at work, freshly showered, feeling clean, knowing that I'm going to enjoy some pizza, cookies, and donuts in a couple hours, gets me in the mood. Like even when me and Kaki go to hotels for a night in New York City, we have a great time. We get, she gets liquored up. I just get, beered up. I don't touch liquor no more. Blake was the only exception. When we were hanging out with Blake last time at East Village Pizza, and he pulled out, what was it? What is the shot he always does? Fireball. It was Fireball. Jenny had some. Frank had some. Kaki, of course, had some. I think Papa Bear had some too. He's like, Jamie, I know you don't drink. I'm like, I don't, but I'll have a shot. And that did it for me. I was already drinking that night. And the shot was just like a breath of, not fresh air, but a breath of fucking nitrogen going down your throat. I didn't want to throw up. I just didn't want to do anything after. I wanted to go back to the hotel and eat. They do a lot of whiskey. Yeah, they like to live it up. Especially now that they're in Miami. I'm surprised they don't do pina coladas. Pina coladas are very good. Jimmy Jim, you should have a pina colada with me when we do finally meet. You could make yours virgin. It doesn't even have to be real. You had the shakes? I will top you on the shit. Like, my brother, drinks a lot of them. And he said, I don't remember which one it was he was drinking, but he said he had 2 cups of coffee and then he had an energy drink. And it fucked him up big time. Got the shakes. He thought he was going to have a heart attack. All day long, we did everything. Strip clubs, etc. That's how I was, Jimmy Jam. I was drinking Red Bulls and Monsters and these things called Nas. All day long. From 4 o'clock in the morning all the way up to 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. This is before I knew about the health risks. I didn't know that shit was not good for you. Never knew that. If I could go back in time, I would never have done it. I am full. I'm about to throw in the towel. I feel like I didn't eat as much garlic knots, which I guess is good. garlic knots, khaki does something different to them where they're like nice and juicy. I might have cooked them too long, or I didn't cook them long enough, and they kind of got cold. Oh, I bit my tongue. You've got no idea what I used to do with energy drinks, Munchkin. It was bad. Try getting up at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning to get to work, and then work all the way up till 4:30, 5 o'clock. One time I went in at 2:30 in the morning. No, I'm sorry. One time I went in at 4 o'clock in the morning, and got home around 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. Had to be back by 2 o'clock in the morning.
Blah.
That was the one job that I told myself I will never work. I will never work for a company like that again. Now I work for fucking FedEx. So I got suckered back into it. Suckered back into it. Alright, Jimmy Jim. They're 8-ounce cans, and I chug them down like nothing. I believe you. And usually when you hear somebody say something like that, Jimmy Jam, you think, like, there's no fucking way. Like, are you stupid to do that? I believe you because I would do that. I would drink 2 of the small, whatever the small ones are, within, like, 20 minutes. I would drink 1 before I even left my driveway. And then the second one I would be just finishing up when I got to the building. Then I would do what I had to do. When I went on the road, first thing I would do is stop at a 7-Eleven, get the 2 for $4. Plus I would get these things that 7-Eleven sell called taquitos. They were good. I love taquitos. I used to get the spinach and artichoke. Those were my favorite ones. They don't make them no more. They don't make them no more. 5 energy drinks I never messed with. Your nephew passed away because of that? He was how many did he drink? Like I said, those things, there's no 8, it's like, they're like alcohol. You can buy as many as you want. There's no restriction on them. If you abuse them, they'll fuck you up. I'm happy he drank 1 and it killed him. I said you drank 16 half cans in 13 hours. Damn, Jimmy Jam. That's a lot of Red Bull. I didn't drink that many. I mean, I think the most energy drinks I drank in a day was probably like 7. I don't fuck with them no more. Not even the Bang energy drink. I was going hardcore on Bang just because I was trying so bad. And I was so clueless. I'm like, I just want a sponsor. I want a sponsor. I think, and Bang Energy has these shoes that I really liked. I'm like, I'm just gonna fucking tag the shit out of them with everything I do. Hopefully they'll glance at my page, see like, this fucking kid is creative. Let's fly him to LA, meet with them, see what comes out of it. It never happened. It never happened. I didn't even get a mention on any of their shit. I'm like, you know what? Fuck Bang. Fuck Bang and their annoying posts. This is my mindset back then. I have nothing against Bang Energy. I like their drinks. I just don't drink it no more. And I love the models that they like to skip around in their bikinis advertising the drink. That's just me, though. Alright. Guys, I'm going to bed. I'm going to call it. Oh, wow. I went an hour. Oh, yeah, I did go an hour. Holy shit. I didn't even get up to end it. I shouldn't have even said that. It just would have cut off right there. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you made it all the way to the very end with me just jabbering, please hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it. If you did, click the other one, which I don't like. Anyway, hopefully Kaki will be back tomorrow night. Will I do pizza tomorrow night? What do you think? I do have plans on doing some kind of deli sandwich. So it's going to be a tough one. Good night, guys.